Hey y'all, welcome to Coming Clean. I'm here with my guest, Paige Hathaway. I bought the show for a very low price. There's a bidding war.
It's a bidding war.
$200. No big deal.
Well, as you guys know, Lambert is back and he is joining me on today's episode, which we are so excited about. Last week, I don't know, it was a little heavy, although it was much needed. But today I wanted to do something fun and something a little different, a little bit more light. As you already probably know, Lambert and I are back together, which is so cool because we traveled to Arizona last week and someone came up to us in the airport and was like, Lambert, Paige, I'm so glad you guys are back together, which was so cool. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, and we had a hard time getting through clear.
Because of his eyes. He couldn't keep his eyes open wide enough to take a picture of his eyes.
I was registering and they were like, oh, we can't read your eyes. I was like, you can't read my eyes? What do you mean you can't read my eyes?
Well, today I thought it would be fun to look into some funny stories and situations that other people get into around the world. And I want to share those with y'all. So let's get into it, you guys. All right, so like I said, I wanted Lambert and myself, I wanted us to look at some funny, bizarre stories that we could find on the internet and share them with y'all. Surprisingly, there were so many to choose from, but we narrowed it down to just 5 for this episode. So we're not here all day long, but let's get into it. Like the first headline. You ready, Lambert?
Mm-hmm.
The first headline is explosive diarrhea causes NBC's ultimate slip and slide to pause production.
What? So somebody pooped and then like the whole production team just went like slid around. Oh, God.
Okay, so apparently the story is 40 members of the crew fell violently ill and had to run to porta potties. They all caught some parasite and it caused the show to pause production. Unfortunately, the irony that the show had to do was a slip and slide.
That's staged. What? You know how many 40 people are?
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, you have 40 girls in your DMs right now.
I don't know how much that looks in person.
How much that looks.
Oh my God, that's like the bathroom club.
What? And they all had to like go in porta potties, huh?
That's terrible.
I have like a porta potty phobia. Like, would you rather go to the bathroom in a porta potty or just hold it until you can go somewhere else? Like, I'd rather go to the bathroom in the worst bathroom in America than a porta potty.
I would do porta potty.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a guy.
Yeah, but you can use hand sanitizer
up.
wipes and then wipe down the seat.
Who has hand sanitizer wipes? I mean, now maybe because we're living in COVID. You've not. Okay, yeah. That is true. Lambert has been staying with me for a few weeks until he finds a place, and he bought wipes for every single one of my bathrooms.
Yeah.
I was like, what are these dude wipes in my bathroom?
Yeah. Because you just leave it hanging? You just turtle head the whole day?
What?
You know?
No, I wipe like regular human.
If you ever packed up for Paige Hathaway's photo shoot, you see the red marks. Looks like a Ford Bronco ran through there.
What? No, it's because you go to the bathroom for an unusual amount for a human. Like you go, I don't know if it's vegetarian diet. No, you go one time a day.
She goes one time per 2 months.
No, Lambert, I think number 2s more than he number 1s. That's odd.
I do it at the same time sometimes. Right.
It's okay. That was too much information.
How's that for a slip and slide?
Maybe we need to go to the next topic because now I know every time you go to the bathroom, you're sitting down, and I don't need.
You picture me in the bathroom right now?
I don't need shit. Okay, next one. Okay, so 17-year-old girl fights a bear to protect her dog. What? First off,
you should hire her for security day. John McAfee would have been alive by now. She protected.
She protected her dog.
Oh my God.
Against a bear? How?
Oh, I think I saw that video.
Okay, bear runs up to you. What do? Honestly, right now, go.
I'd freeze. I'd be like, do I slap it? Do I punch it? What do I? Hi, I'm Lambert.
Aren't you supposed to like make yourself bigger than the bear?
No, actually, there's certain bears where you could just like stay still, and there's certain bears where you just gotta dip. I think black bears are
dip.
Yeah.
You just gotta dip.
Dip.
I think you're not supposed to dip.
No,
I thought
black
you were.
bears you're supposed to because they're just aggressive. They'll just come after you. I think it's black bears, and brown bears are like the normal ones. Yeah, I learned that from
The normal ones. What is normal? So is that the one that you stay?
That's the one that you could just be like, okay, stay calm. It won't attack you.
Are you sure? I thought you're supposed to like make yourself bigger than the bear.
You're asking for it.
Okay, wait. If anyone knows the answer to this, please let us know.
Yep, for her sake.
I could have sworn you were supposed to like make yourself bigger than the animal. Like
You can do the haka. Back up.
Yes, you're supposed to make more noise. I thought be more
man.
like aggressive looking sounding.
I feel like if
I don't think you're
that-
supposed to run.
Really?
I thought.
No, I mean I thought black bears were the most yeah, that's the ones that you gotta run away from. Black bears, I think.
Okay, so let's read this headline. So this girl just went up to the bear and shoved it off. What?
Shove it off of her fence in her backyard.
Shoved it off of her fence in the backyard? What?
I think I saw this.
No.
I think it was a mama bear and there's two small bears.
Wait, what?
It was, right? Yeah. Yo, that video. Okay, she had balls. Because if you see the video, like, I mean, the bear was kind of like just trying to figure out.
Can we play the video? Okay.
Yeah. I think the bears were just trying to balance themselves because it's like one of those skinny walls, like in California, you know? So it was one of those skinny walls and the bears were just trying to balance themselves. And then she pushes them and grabs the dog. And I was like, this woman, bro. Yeah, you have to see the video. The video's insane.
What kind of dog did she have?
She had like a, what did she have? She had like a small Chihuahua and then like a bigger dog.
You know, like,
Look at this.
Holy.
Giant bear.
What?
She's 17 years old? What? She had gray hair.
She's Benjamin Button.
She's 78 right now, but she's 17.
Apparently the girl sprained her finger and banged her knee, and that's it during this encounter, which is insane.
This would have been a hard push if she sprained her finger.
That is crazy. Have you ever seen a bear in real life? I mean, not the zoo, but like a real wild bear.
No, just the zoo.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I've seen bigger people, but sometimes I consider myself a bear, you know?
Okay. I have several questions about this next one.
All right.
Okay. Lambert, do you want to read it?
I'll read it.
All right.
The headline says, Florida man arrested for allegedly tossing alligator into Wendy's drive-thru window. Why would you do that, bro?
Wait, what?
Wendy's is serving you. You don't serve Wendy's.
And why do you have a alligator in your car?
Yeah, how did it not eat you?
Like, what was his goal with this
How big was the alligator?
Did they forget, like, the ketchup? Like, in his order? Like, I don't understand. I did date a guy one time who owned an alligator. I did. This is a true story. It's like a small alligator. What are those?
Crocodile? No. What's it called?
Like a
turtle.
It wasn't a turtle. It wasn't a turtle, but I feel like, is it illegal to own an alligator? Maybe not in Florida. In Florida, they're like
Definitely not
squirrels
in
out there.
Yeah. Yeah, likes the girls.
So I don't know. This is crazy. But I guess this guy found the alligator on the side of the road and was attempting to rob Wendy's.
But that takes too much time, though.
But it's like,
pick up the alligator and throw inside the Wendy's.
But how much money does Wendy's carry?
They
How many chicken sandwiches do they sell a day?
Yeah, they probably have like what, $1,500, $3,000 in the register. You really want to pick up an alligator to steal that much?
Damn. I mean, I guess he's brave for picking up an alligator.
Yeah, and throwing it through the drive-thru.
What did he say when he pulled up? Like, give me all the money you got.
Give me all the money you got. I got an alligator.
We need to bleep that out.
Put your hands up. I got an alligator. The alligator's just like, what am I about to do?
What am I about to do?
Oh, they got chicken.
That is crazy. Could you imagine working at Wendy's and an alligator comes through the window? Like, what?
I would go up to my friends and be like, you will not believe what just happened at work today. Turn on the news.
I won't believe it. I'd be like, oh, everyone's making up a story again. Like, what? Now an alligator came through his work.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it through an alligator through the window. Okay. What else did he throw through, huh? Did he try to rob you too? Yeah. Oh my God. I'd be like, yo, we need to call mental hospital for this kid. Like, he's talking about alligators through the drive-thru.
Well, apparently this guy faced multiple charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I mean, I guess an alligator is a deadly weapon. I mean, right? It's an alligator.
Deadly pet.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like,
That's nuts. You know how strong you got to be?
this can't be a big alligator, right?
I don't know. What it's like one of those little ones?
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
That's
But
insane.
thankfully no one was harmed. Except the guy, obviously got in trouble for that one. But that is insane. Like, I've never heard of something crazier. I did go to, I think it was like South Carolina. And it is so crazy to see that alligators literally are everywhere.
Dang.
Have you ever been there to South Carolina?
I've been to one of the Carolinas. I don't know, north or south.
But it's crazy. Like, you will be walking your dog and alligators will just be like chilling on the side of the road.
What?
It's insane. They're like squirrels there. They say, like, don't walk your dog or, have your kids just run around outside because there's literally alligators. Like,
Texas have alligators?
No. Maybe in the South. I don't know, Chelsea.
Gosh.
Does Texas have alligators? In the South?
Texas has alligators
No
in the
way.
south? How did he even get here? Hey,
What? You're kidding.
What? They got alligators? You better keep Presley inside.
We're in the city.
Okay. Who knows? Somebody might bring an alligator into the city.
I mean, there's coyotes. Like, I've seen coyotes, but not alligators.
Yeah, that coyotes thing is crazy because this is a city and, I know the area a little bit now, but I'm like, coyotes?
We went and when I was in South Carolina, we were staying at this like little, hotel that had like a little river in it and you could get paddle boards and kayaks and go in the river. And there was legit so many alligators in there and they just do it. They're just like, oh, they won't bother you.
Oh, they won't bother you until one just goes
Isn't that insane?
on your kayak and then you're, what do I do?
They were big too. It's insane. I don't know.
Dang.
I don't know if I could live the crocodile alligator life.
I do want to do like that whole, what is it, that crocodile hunting thing on the airboats.
Oh, yeah.
In Louisiana. That's cool. I think that's cool because it's like, whoa.
Yeah. What would you do if you like fell in?
I'd be like,
You'd freeze just like the bear.
drown.
Great. You're like a Titanic.
No. Let me go.
Okay, this next one is super recent. It's from June of this year, so this month. A lobster diver in Cape Cod says a humpback whale, oh, I heard about this one, scooped him up and spat him out. Is that real?
You know what? There is a video that went viral this year, I think, of this girl that was just, rafting at the beach, and then this whale just came up and swallowed her whole. And I mean, it didn't swallow her. Wait, it didn't swallow her whole, right? It just went in her mouth, and then like the whale realized like, oh shoot, I have somebody, and then just went like, half mouth open. But yeah,
what?
And she has it on her GoPro.
No,
it's crazy. You seen it, right? Oh my god! Should I pull up the video?
Yeah, I do want to see that.
Oh my god, That's my biggest fear right there. Like just getting swallowed by a whale.
Your biggest fear is getting swallowed by a whale? You live in Texas.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh my god, this is it.
All right, she's just having a great day on her kayak.
Just wait.
Birds are around, probably saying, "You better run. You better paddle." Oh my!
Is that not
gosh.
That's terrifying, dude.
What?
Nope for me.
I mean, so they don't chew. Is that what happens? They don't chew. They just swallow whole.
Yeah, but like, keep in mind this. Like whales, they're like the size of this whole house. So when you're drowning, right, you're in a slip and slide going straight down to the stomach.
That's crazy.
And keep in mind, they're going up.
I wonder how long he was in there.
Oh.
So it says this dude.
40 seconds?
Wait, this dude jumped in the water and the whale just scooped him up, held him in his mouth for like 40 seconds and spat him out.
What?
That's crazy. Is it like dark in there? He's like, hello.
No,
hello,
there's
hello. Is anyone in there?
There's lights. There's LEDs and there's a ring light there. To see like, where am I? There's like an in-mouth camera. Like, how's your experience in the mouth? Oh, dude, it's dark.
If this happened to you, would you ever do this again? Like, would you never step foot in the water?
I would be traumatized. But that's like a once. It's not going to happen often. That's like once every 2 to 3 years, 5 years. I don't know.
You think once every 2 to 3 years he's going to be swallowed by a whale?
But what are the chances of you getting swallowed by a whale, though,
Not one every 2 to 3 years.
Your chances are like 1 in a billion.
It's like a girl DMing you back 1 in every 2 to 3 years. But that is crazy. Like, dang. That is insane. I feel like if that happened to me, I don't think I would ever get back in the water.
Really? I have
like a fear of stuff like that. Like if something bad happens to me once, when it's like a once in a lifetime thing, I'm like,
You know that
no way.
You know that deep sea dive that James Cameron did? Like, what is it? 50,000 feet underwater or 46,000 feet underwater. And he studied like what? Oh my
He God. Was 4,600 feet underwater and you can't even hold your breath for 14 seconds.
He was in a submarine.
So?
Yeah, no, I think that's cooler. Like if you're in a submarine, because you actually get to like study what's going on and like what's happening around you. He found species that...
Mermaid.
No. Oh my God, no.
But are there mermaid? Maybe.
Yeah, I believe there's mermaids, but they're not nice.
How do you know?
I don't know. Wait, are you going based off of Little Mermaid? Oh, they're just going to come out and sing to you and give up their flaps.
Their flaps? What? Is that what you call them? Their flaps?
Their fins. Oh my God. That's what it is, huh?
No, I think there's mermaid. There's got to be.
There's mermaids, yeah. Definitely.
There's, for sure. Okay. Next story. You want to read this one?
Ram on the lamb.
Is that your Tinder headline?
What's up? My name is Ram on the lamb. Ram on the lamb after escape from New Zealand animal shelter. What do you have a ram in an animal shelter for?
What?
This ram was picked up by an animal shelter after intruding into a woman's home, and it immediately escaped from the shelter. Locals said they believe the ram named Dougie, and belongs to a man who has been seen walking his dog with a ram close in tow. What?
Wait, what?
What are you doing with a ram, bro? You know how many bruises he probably has?
Are rams like mean?
No. I mean, like they just have like, spontaneous moments where they'll just like, "Wah."
How do you know?
Because I am Ram on the Lamb. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I've just seen videos. But what? Like, okay, here's the thing, right? If you have a crazy animal like that, right? Wouldn't you figure out to not put it in a place where it's like meant to hold dogs? And dogs don't really like run into things full force.
True.
But like a ram, it's got a hard head. It can break through this wall. Like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Right?
Yeah, that is a really weird story. What story do you think is the craziest out of those?
The whale. Actually, no, the Wendys. Alligator.
The Wendys for sure. The whale is pretty crazy, but the Wendys, like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I would be look, if I was a customer there and this dude just threw an alligator in there, I'd be like, I would just steal all the nuggets.
You're speechless again.
I would just take everyone's order. I'd be like, is everyone's order? You guys got to deal with that.
You're like, now's your chance to get all the free Wendys possible.
Right? Forget the money. Shoot. I'll get all the Wendys.
Wait, can you go down a little?
But I'm vegetarian, though, so it's all right.
Oh, yeah. What can you even eat at Wendy's?
The fruit bowl.
They have that?
They do,
Frosty.
right?
Wendy's has bomb
God,
Frosties, I gotta say.
Frosty. Oh, it's so good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So that was 5, but I feel like we should also include a couple of honorable mentions. The first one reads, London YouTuber claims to have been abducted by aliens, and he actually falls in love with one of them.
What?
Okay, first off, what is that movie that you had me watch with aliens?
The Fourth Kind.
Okay, first off, the fourth client... It had me believing for sure that there's aliens because I was kind of like a little iffy. And then once you had me watch that and then I researched about the movie, I was like, okay, for sure there's aliens.
Yeah. I think.
And then now that there's all these aliens like stories coming out, I'm like, okay, there's for sure aliens.
The headline started with London YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It could be like some girl dressed up in an alien suit.
So this YouTuber originally was joking about having an alien abduction, but the joke, she says, turned out into reality according to her.
Girl? Oh, I mean, oh my goodness.
She claims that she had dreams of white lights before they were actually, being transformed into saucers.
What? So she was kidnapped. So she has Stockholm syndrome. You know what that is? It's when you fall in love with your kidnapper.
Oh. I don't know. Like, how could you fall in love with an alien?
I don't know. I mean, how do you speak the language?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm in love.
That's how you think they sound?
I don't know. I think they have a scary voice though.
Like what?
I don't know. Something satanic.
Ooh.
Oof. All right, moving on.
But that is crazy. But I think you're right. It does start out as YouTuber. She's probably doing it for the views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, she gets more traction and she's like, oh, let me do a little more.
You're right.
I fell in love. Oh my God.
It's kind of like that thing that you showed me. Was it TikTok where that couple was like saying that weird noise was in the forest?
Yeah.
And then they're getting a lot of views.
Yeah.
And then I was like really intrigued by their story. And then it just started seeming kind of fake to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I agree.
Now I think this is fake.
But like, you know those people that are on TikTok and then they talk about their real stories and their childhood stories. I would love to just get to have them just emphasize on those stories. Like, hey guys, this is the location where I seen it.
But do you think this is a real story?
This?
Like, what could the alien have done to make her fall in love? Maybe aliens got it going down there. You don't know.
Oh my God.
Showing her something out of this world, you know what I'm saying?
It can be any size she wants.
Maybe you should tell girls you're alien. And now you're out of this world.
So, girl, I'm out of this world. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even real. I'm an alien.
Give me a number from 1 through 12. I'm 1 through 12.
What? Why'd you go 1 through 12?
I don't know. I should just start with like 6. Huh? 6 to 12. Give me a number. 6 to 12.
What?
I'm an alien.
You've had too much wine. You're cut off. Okay, another honorable mention comes from the great state of Florida. Again,
Florida.
Spoiler alert. If you are around your children, by the way, just want to throw this out there. The headline is Florida man goes to a Christmas festival to scream Santa isn't real at kids. Wow.
That's a real life Grinch.
Wow.
Terrible. Why would you do that?
See, that's when I would punch him like that girl punched the bear.
Ooh. But she sprained her finger though.
I mean, seriously, that is the real life Grinch.
Yeah.
Shows up at a Christmas festival, runs around telling children Santa isn't real.
Yeah. Dang, what would you say back?
I would probably get really angry.
I'd be like, get a job. What are you even doing here?
That's actually kind of reminds me of that scene in Elf where Buddy is telling the kids that Santa isn't really Santa.
That was sad.
I know.
That was a great movie.
That is a really good movie. But how terrible is that? I hope Presley believes in Santa Claus until she's like 20.
Damn. She gonna figure out taxes by then first, or you don't know how to do taxes, but you believe Santa is real?
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I don't wish that upon her. But that's sad. Do you remember when you stopped believing in Santa?
Oh man, you know I used to be a heavy believer in Santa.
Really?
Yeah, and then you know what turned me off to it? A bunch of kids in school told me Santa wasn't real.
See?
Yeah,
it crushed your
I'm
dreams.
Like, dang, these kids are brutal.
You know,
and then I found out that they were bullied their whole life, so I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So Christmas, I kind of found out like Christmas starts to get a lot more fun when you have kids, because the last few Christmases it's just been so fun being Santa for her, because you kind of like, you know, it kind of like gets, I feel like a little stressful like as you get older, because you have to like get all the gifts for everyone, make sure everything's perfect, blah blah blah. But then like when you have kids, it kind of like brings like it to be more fun again, you know. So
yeah, waking up early morning,
yeah,
and getting gifts, you're
like exactly. You have to just like sneak around when she's asleep, and then you gotta like go in there and like make everything like and get the cookies and the milk, and then the whole thing. So
I remember my first Christmas gift that I got from Santa that my mom and dad get.
You remember?
Yeah, it was like this Tonka truck, and my mom put it inside like this bag, and it had what is it? What are those papers that like? What is it, like those strips of paper that just like hangs out? You know
what?
It's like hair. They look like French fries.
Like French fries? Like stuffing? Like
stuffing. Yeah. It had stuffing and everything like that. And my mom woke me up at like 1 a.m. And then
why'd she wake up at 1 a.m.?
Because like Santa, whatever. Like I think she got the idea like that. Oh, Santa came after 12, you know, and then whatever. Woke me up and I got my toy. And I remember that's
how
exciting.
Y'all did it?
Yeah.
Wow. It's not like you wake up in the morning?
No, it was just a gift, and then I went right back to sleep.
That's the story.
Yep.
Okay, that's different. I don't know anyone that did that, but that's cool.
Well, my family's different.
I love your mom though. We need to have her as a guest. That
Oh
would
no.
be amazing.
No, not her. Oh
Okay.
my god, you'll have a hard time translate. You need Google Translate this whole thing.
Okay, that was fun, you guys. And I felt like that was like so different. I feel like we need to do more stuff like this, because this was like just, you know, picking out random topics that are like headline news and then talking about them is just so much fun. Yeah. But also now that we have talked about other people and the situations that they got themselves into, let's talk about ourselves. What is the craziest situation that you have ever been a part of, Lambert?
Crazy situation? I'm going to tell you this right now.
Oh, great.
This has been, I've told a few people about the story too.
What?
Remember when we got stuck in downtown LA?
Yes.
Remember what we had to do?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're from Los Angeles, right, and you park in any of these parking structures in Santee Alley and in like downtown LA.
Yeah, first off, we were there for a photo shoot.
Yes.
And once at a certain time, everything downtown like shuts down.
Yes, including the parking garages.
And we didn't know.
We didn't know. So you can't get your car out. And the only way to get home was like to just get an Uber. You got to wait until the next day to pick up the car.
And mind you, this is like what, a block from, is it called Skid Row?
No, the whole place is Skid Row now.
Oh,
yeah.
Shoot. Well, this is like a block from Skid Row. So if you go outside and everything's shut down, there's trash blowing in the wind and there's homeless people everywhere.
Yeah.
It turns into like the purge.
Here's the thing, right? So we tried getting an Uber and then my phone dies and her phone dies. And we didn't have a portable charger. So the thing that we had to the only thing that we had to survive off of was try and find the closest Starbucks so we can use their plug. And that was 6 blocks away. And we came across oh my God.
I was scared. So
many different people. They're like, hey, yo, you got money? And there's some Spanish people too, asking for money too. And they were like,
and if you could only imagine how he's going to freeze when the bear comes, how he's going to freeze when the whale comes, how he's going to freeze when these people come up to us.
First of all, purge hour, right, with this woman right here. You think they're going to see a woman in downtown LA walking around with a child? Angelina Jolie's child.
That's what we always say, that I'm Angelina Jolie and he's my adopted son.
What's his name? I forgot his name. Mason?
Pack?
No. Pack?
TikTok?
Max?
I don't know.
Oh, Max.
Maddox?
Yeah, I think Maddox. There you go. Dang, we got that. That was good. Good progression. Great teamwork. Did you say Maddox? Oh, you did. I thought I heard Max. Sorry, I have these headphones
Mad
on.
Max. This is Mad Max downtown.
Yeah. So, people were just staring at her and wanting to go up to her and probably rob her. I would have been like, oh,
bye.
Paige.
Great.
No, I'm just kidding. But it was kind of scary. Luckily, we didn't have to go through. There's this hospital that all the people from Skid Row hang out at.
Yeah.
Luckily, we didn't have to walk through there because one time I had to walk through there, but this was during hours, 9 to 5 hours.
It's weird. It's
Not
9 to
really
5. It's a functioning city.
Yeah.
Still a little sketch, but still a functioning city. And then at 5 o'clock, all the doors shut. Yeah. You can't see inside any of the stores, any of the parking garages.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It literally looks like the purge is happening.
It looks like Mad Max. It looks like the world is ended and everything's shut down.
And one time after a photo shoot, we were getting out of the parking lot and this woman was butt naked.
That is true.
You remember that?
There's some butt naked.
Butt naked and just started peeing in front of Paige's car as we were trying to get out. And we were just stared at her. She was looking at us and I was like, why are we looking at her? Why is she looking at her?
Bushes out.
Bushes out. Oh my God.
Yeah. That was a pretty crazy story. I think one of my craziest stories is maybe my crazy stalker.
Which one?
I've had some crazy stalkers that found out where I lived.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Showed up at my apartment, somehow got into my apartment complex. Lambert answers the door, barges his way in.
Oh, that month. You know what's crazy? I could have sued him for everything.
I don't know how. I still don't know how he found out where I lived. Crazy.
He found out.
He's probably listening to this episode.
Yeah, I hope you're seeing this, Chris Given.
That's not it.
Block that.
That is not him.
Oh, silverware?
Yes.
Oh my God, him? Oh, okay.
Then I moved, and he found out where I moved again. Trying to move into the same apartment complex.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Listen, Los Angeles is crazy. Do not move there. That's where everyone from a psychiatric hospital come from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that is.
And then I went to go show
nuts.
Lambert someone's Instagram like a few days ago. And I was like, oh, you should look at this guy's Instagram. He has like really cool videos. And then that guy is in one of his videos. I was like, I'm scared. Delete this guy.
Block. Silverware.
Okay, y'all. Today was super fun. And I wanted to always, like I always do, take time to do the 5 things. So these are the 5 ways to not find yourself in funny and bizarre headlines. Number 1 is don't be from Florida, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. I love Florida. But I mean, there are some crazy headlines that come out of Florida. I don't know what it is about Florida. The fact that,
Must be the humidity.
must be the humidity getting to people's brains. I don't know. But the Florida man, it just makes me laugh. I don't know. The heat, the humidity. I don't know what is going down in Florida. Something's going down in Florida. So first and foremost, don't live in Florida. Maybe you won't make a headline if you live in Florida. You never hear someone from South Dakota.
What's in South Dakota?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Exactly. Proved her point. Wow.
You never hear about headlines about South Dakota.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that.
How about
Don't live in
Wisconsin?
Florida.
No, they had a whole Netflix series about that.
Yeah.
Making a murderer.
Cheese curds are from Wisconsin. Good things come out of Wisconsin. I was telling you
Stephen
that.
Avery, he's a good man.
Okay. Number 2, don't eat too much spicy foods or greasy foods. That goes without saying or explaining. But I think the slip and slide story, could be something spicy, greasy. Lambert knows that story all too well. He's got the dude wipes in the bathroom because of the spicy and the greasy.
Look, if you're in production, do not eat greasy foods during production. You just need to eat healthy, dry foods. That's it.
Ew, that sounds like he's talking from experience, and it just grosses me out even more because now I know he pees and poops at the same time all the time.
This one here eats a rice cake before every photo shoot. I'm talking about I'm talking about dry foods. Can't get it drier than that. And that's drier than my love life. Anyways, moving on. Number 3. Don't jump in the middle of the ocean.
Don't do that. You know what? I actually have an ocean phobia because you just never know what's in there. You can't see what's in there. So just don't jump in the ocean. The ocean is pretty. It's wild. There's a lot of creatures. We don't need to disturb the creatures.
I'm the opposite. I love the ocean.
What?
I would love to sail out.
I have never even heard you being in the ocean. Have you ever been in the ocean?
Well, I'm in Texas now. How am I going to get to the ocean?
He loves the ocean, but he's never even been in the ocean.
I have. I used to go to Malibu all the time, Ventura, San Luis.
You used to be in Malibu, but you put your foot in the water?
Yeah, like on the sand, just woo, ocean. No, okay. You know what? There's people that sailed from what is it? Florida to Bahamas.
People, not you.
Yeah, I wish I was people. Well, actually, there's people that have done it from Hawaii to Australia too.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they sail. They sail. They actually use sails. And I'm like, damn, if there's no winds, where are you going?
I know some of y'all have done crazy stuff cage shark swimming. I don't know if I could do that.
That's a thing in New York.
That's a thing, period.
Yeah.
What do you mean in New York?
There's an aquarium that you can actually do it in.
What?
In New York. It's the biggest, it's the biggest aquarium tank in any aquariums in the United States.
Would you do it?
I saw them do it. I mean,
I saw them. Would you do it?
Yeah, I would totally do it. But these sharks are huge. All right. Are we shaking on it?
Shake on it.
Bet. Let's do it.
Okay.
I will. Full shake.
Full shake.
Okay, these sharks are huge, Paige. Just let you know.
I'm good.
Till charge us at the cage.
Okay, number 4. Don't mess with animals that don't want to be messed with. Animals are wild, y'all. And honestly, most of them don't even mess with. So don't mess with them.
Yeah. Unless if you're in Russia and you see a tame bear, then it's probably
A tamed bear?
Yeah, you never seen
Have
how
you
like
seen
Russians tame
Tiger
bears?
King? Animals are dangerous.
Okay, no, that's black market. All of that is black market.
Black market?
Yeah.
What?
You never seen how they got those animals?
No.
It was off of like a black market auction.
Auction.
It was it was they showed it inside the documentary.
I don't.
Well, I mean, that was back then. I don't know how
Back then. You act like that was like 100 years ago.
Yeah, Carol Baskin killed her husband. Anyway.
Number 5, think before you act. This is obviously an obvious one, but also apparently not, because there are still headlines popping up every single day with people who absolutely do not take this advice. So just take a second, pause, think about your decisions, y'all, because you don't have to regret the decision that y'all are making.
Exactly. You got to scale some of your decisions too. Like throwing an alligator through the Wendys drive-through. You got to think like, okay, do I buy these Jordans or do I pay rent? Like try to scale that in a different way. You know
What does that have to do with buying Jordans and paying rent?
I don't know. I had that decision once. Oh, this is stupid. What am I even buying these Jordans for? Like, I wear these Adidas
Every day.
every day. I wear Adidas, Reebok, and another pair of Adidas, and they're all white.
Okay, y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed today's episode. I know I did, and today was super fun. I know that we're going to have to do this again. And let me know if you guys liked it, want more of this type of, fun, laughter, this type of episode. Just kind of like, just kind of carefree.
Just us.
Going through some
old Snapchat
fun
days.
things.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Go to Apple Podcast, rate and review. And I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. We'll be back next week.
And please be safe. Choose your decisions wisely. Okay. If I hear an alligator going through
that
a
was
Popeyes
Lambert's
window,
fortune cookie for this week.
Yeah. And it had my lucky number in there too, 24.
Bye, y'all.